Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Sherman Nelson. I'm the USA Taekwondo Minister of Information, and I'm here to welcome you to the fourth session of the 2019 Junior Grand Slam, sponsored by Sight and Sound Technologies. Congratulations for making it here. Give yourselves a hand. All right, all right, all right. So listen, this Grand Slam session features our female under 52 kilograms. We have 8 fighters, and we are going to see some knockdown, drag them out action. So I am not going to delay. In blue, from the great state of California, Sydney Rodriguez. And also from California, in red, Nicole Paulina. All right, ladies, let's chop it up.
And we're back. Sherman introduced our first players in the under 52 kilogram division. Now let's talk about these players and their coaches. First off, we have Sydney Rodriguez, the #1 seed out of California. She is in the blue. In the red is Nicole Paulina. Nicole Paulina is also from California. Sydney coached by Taylor and Tavis Smith. Nicole Paulina coached by Luis Reyes. Sydney's in the blue, Nicole's in the red. We're back to action here in our first. Right off the bat, Sydney scores right off the bat with a cut kick that scores, just snaps in there. So it shows a lot of quick, fast twitch muscle fiber type side kicking. Just got in there so fast and got it within the first 3 seconds of the match. Oh, nice head kick over the shoulder. Interesting enough, she hit one. She double tapped the second one and fell, and they waved off for no deduction, 3-1, but her foot was on the headgear, kept it on there, and had the wherewithal to tap again and go from 5 to 8 immediately. So 2 quick head kicks have given her an 8-0 lead. And again, we talked about the maturity of these juniors games, and it showed up there where she had her foot stuck on there, got the initial 3 points, turned around and kept the foot on there, tapped it, and what she do, she double her score basically immediately. Both players out of the Southern California area, so they know each other well.
Yeah. Sydney, I call her Sid the Kid. Met her at one of our talent ID camps. She and her family. She's a great young lady. She's got a lot of skill. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how Nicole Paulina, what she does to break through that barrier, Jay. That 0 score can sometimes be a wall.
Yeah, interesting enough, she's got some touches, Sherman, as well as the fact that she's kind of, if you will, kind of settled down. And early on, she got scored on so quick, I think she was a little bit taken back the fact that the very first kick of the match scored.
Right.
But the next 2 were both the head kicks, the tap. Those are basic, you need to cover out, looping axe kicks. And I just felt like she got caught staying in. I think she was still kind of stinging over the initial kick. The second one comes, the third one was a mature move by Sydney Rodriguez to tap again with her foot on the shoulder. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll tell us a lot. The second round's going to tell me all I need to know about this match, because the initial kick, let's give a lot of credit. The second one, I feel like if you're here to win this match, you're here to win this tournament. You're covering that. You should cover that kick, you know. And again, Paulina's an excellent player, and Luis Reyes is clearly one of the best coaches in the country.
Oh, absolutely.
So he'll line her out. And look, he did. She's already kind of changed it up, going forward a little bit, staying busier, kind of put Sydney Rodriguez on the boundary. So doing a good job of that. At 5'6", 116, Sydney Rodriguez is nice size. Again, it's TNT martial arts, so that's Tavis and Taylor Smith. And she's from Rancho Cucamonga, California. She attends Los Osos High School, where she's in the 9th grade and loves fettuccine alfredo.
Oh, fettuccine.
Excellent fighter. #1 seed, so it's got a lot of accomplishments being the #1 seed. She's the 2018 and 2019 U.S. National Cadet and Junior Gold Medalist, so won them both, that pair there. Of course, the 2018 President's Cup, she won that gold medal there, and she won the 2019 U.S. Open as a junior, so just extending through the ranks, and scores again with the body punch, scores again with the head kick.
Follows it, gets a gamjang penalty for going out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that's actually an okay penalty there.
Yeah, I can live with that.
She scored with the head kick and then found herself in a poor position, would probably be right up going out of bounds and losing one and maybe getting scored on.
Yeah, I talked about that penalty a lot in the cadets.
Yeah, it's a tough penalty to regulate. It really is.
It is, because there's no clear-cut standard.
I actually got to listen to you guys talk about it, and I couldn't agree more.
Thirteen to 2.
13-2. Sydney Rodriguez over Nicole Pilina. Pilina again from California. Rodriguez from California. 10 seconds left in the second round. Rodriguez with the 11-point lead. Kind of feeling confident, feeling comfortable to sit back and play a little defense here. Sydney Rodriguez, great job. She loves hanging out with her friends, listening to music, dance, play, and of course, like everyone else here, loves napping.
Oh, man, listen. A good nap goes a long way.
Nicole Pilina is also 5'6", under 52 kilograms, so she's right there at the 52 kilogram mark. She's 16 years of age. She's a junior at Granada Hills Charter High School there in Northridge, California. She loves cheeseburger, pizza, Korean barbecue, pho, soups, chips. She loves it all. She came from the cadet ranks, so she's a gold medalist at the cadet in 2017 and became a member of the 2017 USATKD cadet team. She also represented USA in Costa Rica at the Pan Am Championships and won first place at the junior team trials recently in under 46 kilogram category, so she moved up a weight division. She did travel to Hammamet, Tunisia, where she reached the round of 16. Good action here. We're going to fix her belt. Her belt's a little bit off. Nicole Pilina enjoys shopping. Exclamation point, exclamation point.
So she really likes shopping.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a danger.
Karaoke singing and watching funny videos with my mom. I like that.
Watching
Shooting
what?
paintball, watching funny online videos.
Okay.
She enjoys paintball and air guns with her father and watches movies and friends, playing online video games, doing sketches, and playing with her 2 dogs. 15 as now she takes 2 more points for Sydney Rodriguez. So Pilina in a little bit of trouble here because finally got the head kick.
Got the
she
face
needed.
kick, yeah.
Can that be the momentum changer, Sherm? Because at this point she's in trouble. She was losing every single exchange up until that point. Wins the exchange with the nice right leg. She brought it inside outside instead of outside inside and scores that axe kick.
And now comes the danger of, did you overspend in this
Clearly
first
not,
match?
because she scores again with a body shot, so she is chipping away at this lead.
No, I mean for Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah, great point.
Did you overspend? Because you don't look. Now you're getting hit with stuff that you never got hit with before.
Yeah, and off the line roundhouse kick to the face tells me there's fatigue that has come into play here, because she just stood there, didn't react at all. That kick doesn't hit her in the first 10 seconds of the round. You're absolutely correct. Round 3, just a few seconds left.
8 seconds left. It's a 5-point game. She's got to turn. You got to turn again.
Rodriguez, nice axe kick. There's a good follow by Pilina, but Rodriguez staves off.
Yes.
The valiant
stave
attack.
is good. Good use of stave.
Congratulations, Sydney Rodriguez. She survives and advances to the next round against a tough, gritty competitor in Nicole Pilina. So well done.
Good job, Sid the Kid.
So Sydney's going to move on to her semifinals, where she'll face the winner of Sharon Vera from Illinois and Jesse Forbes from Arizona. Congratulations to you, Nicole Pilina. Great effort, great match. Really impressed with her third round comeback skills, and obviously her future's bright. She's just 16 years of age. And congratulations to Luis Reyes on his players being in Grand Slams. I know that he had a cadet win a Grand Slam in Aiden Bevel. So he just continues to do what he does, and that's produce player after player in this hotly contested Grand Slam series. Who's it presented by? Sight and Sound Technologies. Good. Love. Appreciate you guys logging on. Appreciate you guys watching the Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sound Technology. Waiting for a next match. Coming up here, we're not even going to take a break. We're going to stay with you through the break as we have our next quarterfinal here in the under 52 kilogram category here at the National Center of Excellence and our Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sound Technology. So here they're coming. The door is open. We'll get you the names here momentarily. We'll get right to the next match.
Our next quarterfinal matchup in this women's under 52 kilogram division. In blue, from Illinois, Sharon Vera. And in red, from Arizona, Jessie Forbes.
Second quarterfinal has entered. The athletes have entered the arena. Sharon Vera in the blue, Jessie Forbes in the red. Sharon is 5'6", 114 from Revolution Taekwondo, coached by Krasmir Rusev. Jessie Forbes is 5'5", 52 kilograms. She's out of Arizona Pride Taekwondo, coached by Grandmaster Ruben Lally. So Coach Ruben Lally at the helm, Coach Krasmir Rusev at the helm for these two players.
Oh, boy. I'm just excited to be here, Jay. That's all.
I'm excited with you. We appreciate all you guys logging on.
Yes, thank you.
Continue to stay with us here all
Continue to
weekend.
log on and communicate. Let your voice be heard. Please.
We're happy to have you here at USA Taekwondo's Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sound Technologies. Let's get right to it. Forbes in the red, Vera in the blue. Winner to move on to take on the final in the semifinal against our #1 seed, Sydney Rodriguez. Oh, nice front leg right off the bat by Vera. Just really fast, snapping front leg roundhouse kick. Slides in nicely. Really fundamentally sound there. Yeah, the intimacy of where the coaches are so right there with the athletes. It's so nice to see. They have no problem hearing their instructions and should be able to execute them under any duress when they're that close to you.
Yeah, the size of the facility lends itself to an intimacy, and that's a good word. It allows for a better communication process with the athlete and coach throughout the course of the match. But it also puts a lot of pressure on you because you know that those lights are just for you, that the cameras are just for you, and everybody's just watching you. So understandably, there's a little anxiety coming out. They're trying to get it. There you go. And she goes front leg, back leg.
Yeah, front leg, right leg axe kick, back leg, left leg axe kick. Connects on both and takes a 6-0 lead. So Vera with two nice techniques back to back to give herself the lead here late in the first round. Good, great snapping those cut kicks. Those are not scoring, but those are doing damage as far as distance control. They're doing damage as far as keeping her off balance of when Jessie Forbes wants to attack. She just doesn't know is she staying, is she attacking, or is she sliding back? She just keeping her balance so far to offense, defense has been dead on. Let's talk a little bit about both these players. We told you where they're from and who their coaches are. Let's get a little more information. Sharon Vera her hometown is Oaklawn, Illinois. She goes to Oaklawn Community High School where she's in the 10th grade, and her favorite food is tamales.
Tamales, oh boy.
We've had them all. We really have. On the other side, Jessie Forbes is from Cave Creek, Arizona. She attends Cactus Shadows High School where she's in the 10th grade. She loves hot wings, Korean barbecue, and ramen soup.
Okay, that's an interesting diet.
Yeah, it is interesting. They both have some interesting career accomplishments and outside Taekwondo likes and dislikes.
All right,
those
we'll look
before
at
you-
we'll look at those after round
Of
2.
course. Back to action, though. We've got 30 seconds have almost gone by. Not a ton of action so far here in the second round. Jesse Forbes is going to have to start pressing the attack here, having a hard time finding a way to do it simply because Sharon Vera has kept her off balance now for about a round and a half. Vera's front leg cut, and then the ability to raise that left leg, that right leg up and score has been the difference. But she finally did find the range.
Forbes gets on the board.
Yeah, kind of kicked underneath it, which I thought was pretty hard to do, but she did a really, really exceptional job of finding the distance there, even though the leg for Vera was up, but not high enough to really kick underneath. So impressive by Forbes to score there.
And time. That ends round 2.
Yeah, both players pretty conservative there in the second round, and it kind of showed up where Vera wasn't really going to muster up much of an attack. Really didn't feel like she needed to, and she was right. She gave up the 2 points, but still holding on to a 4-point lead. Sharon Vera has a silver medal at the President's Cup this year, so that's a great international medal, as well as a gold medal at the Costa Rica Open in 2018. She enjoys spending her time with her family and friends, just hanging out. On the other side, at the Nationals this year, Jessie Forbes earned the silver medal, so she got to the finals of our Nationals and earned her 50th career medal win.
Wow.
Very impressive. She'll test for her third-degree black belt this April and enjoys hanging out with friends, playing with her dogs, and watching scary movies. I'm not joining you for that at all. Can't do it. 6-2. Vera over Forbes. Just about a minute 10 left in this third round semifinal match. I beg your pardon, quarterfinal match. The winner will take on Sydney Rodriguez in the semis. We have a full bracket here in the under 52 kilogram division, so we've got plenty of matches for you guys. And Vera scores again to take it up to 8-2. So now she's moved her point lead back to 6. Great head kick, great follow head kick. Both of them were so close to scoring for Vera, so she's really starting to kind of find the defensive range, if you will, and definitely the counter's working again. So she's kept Forbes off balance now. Vera with just the front leg cut. Now she's taking it, making a front leg roundhouse kick over the shoulder, and Forbes is having a hard time getting around it. A nice cut to keep her off.
Yeah, when I'm looking at, and I'm trying to check our social media feeds to see what people are saying, and people are asking for Jessie to kick more, and I would agree that this one and done isn't gonna get it done for her today.
She just got contacted there to the head, but I like the spin she did after that. There's the axe kick and axe kick again, so you can see she has all the tools.
She's got to take them out the shed.
Yeah, and it's something and another. See, the spin is good. I mean, the spin is very good. Jessie Forbes has got a lot of good tools, like you said, in the toolbox. I find it interesting that the reoccurring theme that we've seen with some of these young fighters is that they get down, they wait till about that last 30 seconds of the third round, and we see things that we would have loved to have seen late in the first round.
Throughout the entire day,
Yeah.
you might not have been in that situation.
Yeah,
right.
The spin was good. It was quality. Take some chances and throw it earlier. And on the other side, those flurries, hey, I've got to throw some caution to the wind. I'm going to need to be out there and be overly aggressive because I need points. That aggressiveness early isn't overly aggressive. It's just being proactive.
The
and
right
busy.
amount of aggression, right.
So congratulations to Sharon Vera. She's moving on to the semifinals. Jessie Forbes will bow out in the quarterfinals. Congratulations to you, Jessie. We hope to see you back here because you look great out there today. So the 4 seed will take on the number 1 seed, Vera, the number 4 seed, Rodriguez, the number 1 seed. We're ready for our next quarterfinal coming soon. Another Arizona fighter in Carla Pereira and Reagan Tulos from Texas. So this is the under 52 kilogram category. These are the quarterfinals. I'm Jason Poos. This is Sherman Nelson. And this is the Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sound Technologies. We have 2 more fighters for you momentarily. We're going to take a very quick timeout. Be right back with you here, chopping it up. Junior Grand Slam.
All right, our next quarterfinal matchup. In blue, from Arizona, Carla Perea. And in red, from Texas, Reagan Tullis.
And our third quarterfinal has entered the arena. You heard him. Carla Perea in blue. Reagan Tullis in red. Carla Perea, 5'4", 114 pounds from First TKD. That is also the coach who coached in the last match will coach again, Coach Ruben Lawley. On the other side, Reagan Tullis is 5'6", 114 pounds out of the Houston Center for Taekwondo. And that is Texas G-Force is what they call it, coached by Coach Gianni Giambi. So Giambi's coached 2 fighters now. This is his second, and Lawley, who's coaching against him, has coached 2 fighters. So obviously they have a stable of good players in their clubs to have a couple of them here in the Grand Slam.
Very nice. All right, let's see. This will be our first competitor advancing to the bottom half of our semifinal bracket.
Great punch. That's a great punch by Carla Perea.
And follow.
Yeah, it comes with a punch, comes with a follow, and that's been a recurring theme throughout every one of these sessions is the people that can throw the punch and follow to the head or throw the punch in quick inside body shots seem to get one or both almost every time. Tullis with a nice try with a cut left and a right leg follow roundhouse kick, just doesn't seem to connect. Good covering by Carla Perea. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I feel like that they tried to score that punch and it just didn't get scored. But it really looked good. And she takes a deduction, so Tullis is on the board. Tullis 1, Perea 3. Great head kick. She just kept her leg up there. Missed the first one.
Yep, but she chambered it high enough so that she could deliver the second one.
Yeah, showing good flexibility. Carla Perea showing really good flexibility there.
Oh, she gave her a little knee to the...
Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
She did not need to see that.
Yeah, interesting first round. Well done by both ladies. I will tell you that the difference to me, Sherman, and tell me if you see the same thing, is obviously the points, but the distance control by Perea. Every time Tullis tries to mount the attack, she's shut down. And then the next time she comes in,
she bails.
She's gone, and she's not reading that at all. So I feel like Carla Perea's distance control, and you're saying, well, Jason, she's punching, but that punch is distance control.
Right.
And that's making the difference in this match so far. So
I would agree with you 100%. I think, and because she manages the distance better, it makes her look like the cleaner fighter. Because she gets to the distance where she wants to be, and she's able to deliver technique. When she wants to make her miss, then you always look like, oh man, you're not kicking long enough or far enough, and that's because you haven't managed the tempo or the distance. You got to get on one of those two in order to have a chance to get the rhythm of the match in your favor.
Gianni Giambi coaching for Reagan Tullis. We'll see if he can make some adjustments here to get her to the correct distance to get some points. So see if he can give her a little coaching help here. Oh, beautiful front leg snap, cut kick, then front leg roundhouse kick without putting it down, then chambers it again and doesn't put it down. Doesn't score, but really caused enough problems to get herself a point with the deduction. There's the axe kick over the shoulder. So Tullis in a little bit of trouble here. She's just not able to weather that storm. Every time she's been, that Carla Perea has been offensive like that, she's been successful. But interesting enough, she got her lead by playing defense. So right now I think she feels like she's firmly in control.
And I think she thinks she can open this up in this round.
Tullis, a solid fighter. I've watched both these girls fight a couple of times now, and they're both very solid fighters. Carla Perea is from
Reagan scored
Arizona.
a head kick.
Yeah, she did. Reagan's now on the board at 11-4. She's from Chaparral High School. She's a senior. and she's 17 years of age. Her favorite food is pasta.
Yeah, we will have pasta at the Junior Jamboree.
Sounds like we're going to need to have pasta and Korean food. That's been kind of the two reoccurring things.
I'm not sure about the tamales.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to pass on the tamales.
She's been on the Pan Am team. She's a under 49 silver medalist at the President's Cup, Carla Perea.
Nice.
And she's a two-time CUTA member. I think that's California Union of Taekwondo. Or
California United
There it
Taekwondo
is.
Association.
She loves track.
Cutter
She's not
cutter
good
in the
taek-
house, y'all.
And hanging with the family. I love it. I love it. On the other side, Reagan Tulos is from Richmond, Texas. She attends Foster High School and is in the 10th grade, where her favorite food is what? Mac and cheese.
Yeah. There's always room for the mac and cheese.
Yeah. My daughters would have it with you every day if they could. She is a two-time AU national champion, and she's a two-time medalist at the President's Cup. She also enjoys spending time with family and friends. So good, wholesome family girls here that want to spend time with theirs. We're glad they're spending time with us here at our Junior Grand Slam.
And we're glad that you all are spending time with us. Again, thank you all for logging on. Thank you all for signing on and chiming in.
Oh, Perea with a great cut, then almost cut right to the face.
Yeah,
About
and that was
scored
a great follow to the face.
Very dangerous kick for Tulos there. She just didn't recognize that. It was coming right at her face. Good on her to get her head out of the way last second, but a little fortunate there. Oh, a nice defensive cut kick. That's the first time she found the range, found the distance there to throw the defense. Let Perea come forward at her. Let her chamber her leg. Use Perea's pressure to score the point.
Sure.
But what does Perea do? She turns around and gets one back. Falls out of bounds in the process, but I think she'll take that all day. A 2-for-1 there. I think you pay double for that, Kyle.
Yeah, I think you do.
And look at Tolos. All of a sudden, just chipping away, and this is a match now. She's chipped away over and over again, got herself. She's just down by 4. We've got over 30 seconds, and Perea attacks back and scores to the head to take it to 16, and again to the head. So a back and forth battle here as we've got.
So for about 10 seconds, Reagan stayed in the zone, and she found the right spacing. Slide back roundhouse kick. She was able to kick under that. She kicked at the right time. Wants to go close stance with her. I don't know if I would put my front leg versus that front leg. I'd probably go open stance to kick under it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think Perea's front leg's been a little stronger, but I've been so impressed with the resiliency of Reagan Tolos because she could have phoned that in.
Yep.
She was down multiple scores and at one time was down by 7, or double digits, if you will, and found herself back into the match down by 4. And then, of course, Perea, what does she do? She puts her foot on the gas, scores 2 head kicks back-to-back, and takes control of the match again and finishes out with a win. So congratulations to Carla Perea. She'll move to the semifinals. On the bottom half of the bracket, as Sherman told you earlier, I would be remiss if we didn't congratulate Reagan Tulos. Great matches here today.
Yes, Reagan.
Solid play. We're happy to have you in the pipeline. She looks great. So congratulations to Reagan Tulos and Coach Gianni Giambi. Well done in your quarterfinal here at the Junior Grand Slam.
One more. Oh. Presented by Sight and Sound Technology.
Let's try that again. I like the way you said it.
All right.
The Junior Grand Slam.
Presented to you by Sight and Sound Technology.
Beautiful.
Where you see it and you hear it. I don't know if that's true. Anyway.
It should be. It's well done.
All right, we're going to get ready to call the next match. And this will be our final quarterfinal, which will give us our 4th and final semifinalist.
All right, and our final quarterfinal match of this exciting women's under 52 kilogram division. In blue, from California, Janelle Eunice Pito. And from New York, in red, Christine G.
And our fourth quarterfinal has entered the arena. You heard it. It's Janelle Pito, Christine Jin. Janelle from California. Familiar with Janelle. I've watched her fight many times. She's had tons of success here at USA Taekwondo. On the other side, I don't have a lot of experience
with Christine Jin from New York. But guess what? We get to experience her right now at the Junior Grand Slam.
I do have a lot of, I do know her coach, Andrew Park. He has player after player in
Yes.
the USA Taekwondo that has tons of success. So I'm very familiar with him at Eagles Taekwondo. So shout out to you, Coach Park. He's not out there coaching today, but I do know him pretty well. On the other side, Janelle, 5'7". She's under 52 kilograms, so she just says she's 52 kilograms. From Knockout Martial Arts and coached by a friend of mine, Bobby Morales. Points already on the board for Jen. Nice head kick by her. And a deduction takes it to 4-0. So great start
4-0,
for Christine Jen. She's 5'6". She's also and a score for Pito to take it to 4-2. So well done.
That was a nice cut and follow.
Very physical fighter Pito is. You'll see it all the entire 3 rounds. She's a physical player that can do it all. Christine is from New York. She's a high school student at Stuyvesant High School. She's a
Stuyvesant.
junior. Is that what it is? Stuyvesant?
Yeah.
You know where that is?
Yeah. That's in the NY, baby. The Nye.
So a leg block takes it to 5-2.
Yeah.
For Christine Jen. Yeah, Pito
nice idea to punch and follow.
Yeah, she'll continue on the attack. Like I said, I've seen her probably the most of anyone in this division. Just happened to have watched her and seen her at different events. She'll be on the attack a lot. You don't have to worry about that. She's from Fontana, California. Aquinas High School there in San Bernardino, and she's also a junior.
Oh, there. She got it up on the shoulder, but not quite to the head. 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was a great try. Unfortunate that she just barely missed. Got it to the shoulder, couldn't get it to drag it across to the headgear to score the points. So Janelle Pito, as I said, she's from Fontana, California. She's Aquinas High School junior or 11th grade, and her favorite food is pasta and chicken tenders. She's a 2018 Talent Best of Camp, and that's why I told you I knew a lot about her, because I watched that camp, was part of that camp, and she was very impressive. 2-time All-American and the 2018 U.S. Open silver medalist. When she's not doing Taekwondo, she's doing volleyball and track. On the other side, like I said, Christine Jen, you say what high school she's from.
Stuyvesant.
Stuyvesant.
Like from Bedford Stuyvesant.
You know, Stuyvesant.
Bed-Stuy, baby.
Because nobody else in this country, unless you're from New York, knew what that was, just so you know.
Well, people on the East Coast, we know things. We know
Beautiful
things.
front leg over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's got the body shot now to take it to 5-4, so feeling confident about that, Pito is, but just barely missed that head kick. Really could have turned the tide in her favor. And Pito finally does connect to the body,
Yeah,
so
she puts about 4 cuts in there, just keep stabbing until she gets some points.
Yeah, as I said, very physical fighter. Will continue to be on the attack for 3 rounds. Feels comfortable in that attacking posture or that position, and it works. Yeah, this is a great match. Both these girls very evenly matched. Opposite side of the country of where they're from, but definitely games are similar. Pito does a good job of not going out of the boundary. Finds herself on the boundary edge and can find her way to get to the jam. As soon as I say that, commentator
jinxed her.
commentator jinx come into play, and she steps right on out and gets a deduction. She's been solid about not having that happen to this part of the game. Oh, beautiful head kick. Christine again, defensive cut kick, leaves her leg there, slides forward a little with a front leg roundhouse kick without putting the leg down. Shows great leg control there to take a 9-7 lead. Things are changing in a hurry every round of this match. Pito content to be on the attack, as I said. Just wants to attack all the time. Sort of a staple of Bobby Morales and his team. You know, very physical fighters that like to be on the offensive.
Very offensive-minded, right?
Yeah. The accomplishments for Christine Jenner are pretty impressive because she took third at our junior Olympic trials, so that's our junior trials. Then recently she was third at this year's national championships, and she got second at the Pan Am Open, which happened to also be in the U.S. this year in Portland, Oregon. So she's had some success. She loves to read and eat when she's off her diet.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, her favorite food, noodles.
They love those noodles, man. Why do they love those noodles?
Kids love noodles.
Kids and noodles.
Last round here, last quarterfinal. We got a tight one with Christine Jen holding on to a 2-point lead over Janelle Pito. So Pito out of California, Ginn out of New York.
Happy 14th birthday to Jen Pito. I think this is just the younger sibling.
Oh, nice drive by Pito. She goes high then low, then again, then a kind of high-low without putting down combo. So really looking to try to change it up a little bit. Tries to go low-high there, but Ginn on the attack now, and it's working. And sliding cut
Pito
kick.
ties it up.
Yeah, how does she do it? She slides it and slides the heel across the Hogu. You know how that Hogu likes that, when you get good pressure, but you slide it on there, almost as if you're not kicking, but you slide. And there's the defensive one. So Pito now has taken over and taken a lead with just under 45 seconds left here in the third round of this quarterfinal in the under 52 kilogram division. Here we go, guys. 13, so added one to it. So now she's stretched it to 4 points. So Janelle Pito's offense has paid it off as she's been able to score it late here in the third round, and now sit back and score on the defense as she has a lead for the
because you know she has to come.
Yeah, and she does come, and she gets the
it's a head kick.
The right leg over the shoulder through the guard, not over the guard, but actually through the guard, and scores to take it to 12-13. So 19 seconds left, and a card comes out. Interesting. And he sits back down. There is no card. He changes his mind.
Awesome. He decarded.
And Pito's clinging to this 1 point lead, 8 seconds left.
Literally.
Almost. The right leg tries to score for Ginn. She can't quite score. Tries to come up to the head. Let's see if there's a hold call. There is not. They're going to continue on with just a second left. A nice cut from Pito. Pito pulls it out with a 14-13 win. Wow, impressive. Round match of the tournament so far. As we just had action from the get.
That was gamey. Listen, again, I want to say happy 14th birthday to Jen Pito. You are number 2 in the minus 53 kilogram division. So happy 14th birthday. I hope you enjoyed watching Janelle.
Well, we really enjoyed
to the victory.
Watching,
Hope you have a great birthday. I was going to say send me some birthday cake, but you'll have to mail it. It'll be stale, and I won't want it. So enjoy the birthday cake for me and for Coach Poos.
I want to shout out to Trinity Tong Osborne. Hello, Trinity.
Trinity.
Hope everything's well with
Brian.
you over in the Pacific Northwest.
Brian.
I don't know what he just said.
Brian Reagan is a comedian, and so never mind. When you have to explain it, you've sapped all the comedy out of it.
I like sapping the comedy out of it.
Whoa.
Eric Furman watching us. Thank you, Eric.
Oh, what's up, Eric?
Great guy.
Andy Estrada, Joseph Salim. Who else? Just going through. Angie Armada de la Cruz, Sue Park.
Judith
Araciela
DiMaggio.
Guido. Mashi. Guakil. Aisha. Jalali. Very nice. Aaron Nix.
Last but not least, Dion Williams.
Thank y'all for logging on. And we're ready for the next match.
So am I.
All right, in our first semifinal match, women's minus 52, in blue from California, Sydney Rodriguez. And in red from Illinois, Sharon Vera.
And our first semifinal in the under 52 kilogram has entered the arena. We have Sydney Rodriguez in the blue. We've got Sharon Vera in the red. Both fighters won their first match. It's stylistically very different here, so we're going to see how it plays out.
I love
Sydney,
the stylistics.
I know you do, and I know you like when they fight their styles and it's successful for these athletes. Sydney Rodriguez, 5'6", from Rancho Cucamonga, California.
And that's a real place, because I remember it from Friday after next. Or next Friday with Day Day and Craig.
I love me some Day Day and Craig.
All day.
It's good on crackers. Her favorite food is fettuccine Alfredo.
Fettuccine, yes, I remember
On the other
that.
side, you got to remember Sharon Vera. She's from Revolution Taekwondo in Oak Lawn, Illinois. She's a 10th grader.
She had a hard time getting here. They had some travel issues because of the weather, but they persevered. And they made it here, and she's made it to the semifinals. This is the top 4 seeds. So this is seeds 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, and we knew this was going to be a hotly contested division. Sharon Vera takes a kind of a sneaky 2-point lead right off the bat. Interesting, she's the one I know the least about in this division. I feel like I know most of these players, but she's scoring, and she's scoring effectively.
Yeah.
4-2 as both players added a body shot since we were talking. Sharon with having Coach Rusev at the helm. On the other side, you got Coach Smith. For Sydney Rodriguez, and Sharon loves the tamales.
Tamales, huh?
That's what it says.
So when we were growing up, we used to get the tamales in the little package that you had to put in the boiling water.
7, there she goes. There's the head kick.
Horrible.
Sharon Vera really right now in a little bit of a stunner has taken a 7-2 lead over the number 1 seed, Sydney Rodriguez.
I don't really like tamales because of that.
Do you like hot tamales?
Yeah, I do love those delicious candy treats.
They're beautiful, right? They're a little spicy.
A little spicy. And at the end of round 1, Sharon Vera has a 7-2 lead over Sydney Rodriguez.
I will say that she has had the most interesting of the favorite foods with tamales.
Yeah, I don't believe I've ever heard that. I don't believe I know a single other human who professes to like tamales.
Well,
that's awesome.
It's working for her because she medaled at the President's Cup with a silver. She got a gold medal at the Costa Rica Open in 2018.
Okay.
So she's having some success with the tamales.
Listen.
On the other side, the fettuccine Alfredo hasn't hurt Rodriguez at all as she won the 2019 U.S. Open. Back to action.
She go to
here.
Olive Garden and get that, or did they make it at home?
Yeah, we'll have to ask. Both players score body shots, so we go from 7-2 to 9-4. So both the action is picking up here early on in the second round.
Sharon is really aggressive with that hard cut, and because she does such a good job of loading it tight and exploding forward, it's hard to kick under it.
Yeah, and when I talked about stylistics differences at the beginning, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like
I love the stylistics.
Her chamber, her tight load, like you talked about, of loading the leg and chambering it, and then shooting it out tightly.
And jabbing it, right.
Yeah, the stab cut that she has is probably the best I've seen in this division to this point. Good action here with 30 seconds left, but Sharon Vera has found the range with the right leg in front, found it offensively, found it defensively, and now has taken a 7-point lead over the number 1 seed. So there could be a mild upset here in the brewing as number 4 holding on to a 7-point lead over number 1 to this point. Oh, nice inside. Brought it up short. Very impressive from Sharon Vera. Threw the defensive cut kick, landed it, on the Hogu, but not hard, but put her foot right down as Rodriguez started closing the space. She lifted her knee tighter and scored to the body. She really showed good leg control. More of that really showed how she could kick in really tight distances. So with a 9-point lead here, going in the third round, Sherman, I'm gonna put you on put your coaching hat on for a second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, 9-point lead on a girl who's gonna have a coach who can have her sit on her defense now, and you know she's gonna play defense. I'd say 70% of the round. How are you gonna get through that? How are you gonna garner some points? And how are you ultimately gonna get yourself back in this match and win it?
Well, I think one of the things I'm seeing from Sydney is we're still one kicking. We're still trying to get around the cut, and then we drop. And we kick and we drop. And we kick.
Well, you're calling it, 'cause
and
that's
so
what's happening here.
We're going to have to go with 3 and 4.
Yeah, well, now
and
she
maybe
did.
even
That's
the
the
5.
first time she did, and she got a couple of touches from it, but let's give Vera a lot of credit. Her cover has been really, really
Her
good
defense
to this
is
point.
excellent.
Just and scores again, so just definitely been able to weather the Sydney Rodriguez offensive attacking storm here and just found a way to get points in the meantime. And as a player who's down, you look up and you did all that work and you're down more, it's definitely going to be.
It's definitely demoralizing.
Yeah, it'll deflate you, and it'll do it pretty quickly as a fighter. She's still on the attack, 45 seconds, got plenty of time, so this match is far from over. At 9, I beg your pardon, at 11 points, it's far from over.
But that
now
window,
it's at 13.
But that window for opportunity for Sydney Rodriguez is getting smaller with these single kicks, with all this space in between. We just wasted 4 seconds, and there was no kick. And we know it's frustrating. We know it's demoralizing, but you still got to push through it. And Vera's doing a fantastic job of cutting and defending with a strong cover and not giving up a second, another point. Not giving up a second or secondary or tertiary option for her.
Yeah, just has
some great ring gentlemanship.
Yeah, you're right.
Generalship, rather.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know if it's gentlemanship.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It might have been the good ship, lollipop.
Could be.
Yep.
I do like lollipops.
Yep.
Congratulations, Sharon Vera, with a 24 dismantling of our number 1 seed, Sydney Rodriguez.
That's why we play the game, sir.
Yeah, Sharon Vera has really upped her game, and it showed there. And what's even more exciting, I know, for you is that if she wins the next one, you're going to get to ask her about these tamales.
I sure am. I sure am, and I'm going to ask her poignant questions because my tamale knowledge is very limited.
Shout out to Coach Terry Stoker for watching. Shout out to Monica Mata, your daughters. Amazing athletes, even more amazing children. Love spend time. Julie Lulia watching. Thanks for watching. We love it. Shout out to Doug Maringer. Kylie's bummed. She's been injured for a while now. We want you back, Kylie Maringer. I know exactly how you feel, but we want you back here. So happy to have you guys logged on with us. We appreciate you staying with us here at USA Taekwondo as we have one more semifinal. We're here. We're live. We're having a great time. This is the Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sound Technologies. I'm going to get better at that. I'm going to sound more like that guy. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with Sherman and I with the final semifinal of the evening. Chopping it up.
All right, and now our final semifinal of the day. In blue, from Arizona, Carla Perea. And in red, from California, Janelle Pito.
Carla and Janelle have entered the arena. We're ready.
Here we go, here we go.
Yeah, as I talked about earlier, Sherm, I thought this might be the most highly contested division of the day.
Yeah.
Especially
it's not disappointing at all.
It hasn't been. It's been fantastic. Sharon Vera's been a pleasant surprise. I mean, we knew she was good. We knew she's top 4 seed.
Sure.
There's no doubt about it. But But for her to be that on it today, I
Yeah.
mean, just clean.
She
from
was
start
in a
to
good
finish.
zone today. Jay, I'm going to take a plunge here, and I'm going to say that I think there's a chance that this might be the best division of the whole event. These minus 52 women, because they're just big enough to do some of the things we see in the heavier divisions, and light enough to still be real nimble and agile.
Yeah, no question. No question, Sherman. I think you're dead right on it. Nice follow. Comes in with the punch. She did early, Carla, coming with the punch and follows with the roundhouse kick.
But then we backed all the way out.
Yeah, interesting enough, she's got a lot of respect for Pito. Remember, Pito, probably the most offensive fighter in the division. But the winner of this against Vera is going to be very interesting because they do what they do, and they do it at such a high level. Great axe kick there. There's Pereira with the initial head kick to score. Pito comes flying back with one and just barely misses contacting the headgear. Pito's at a knockout martial arts. Bobby Morales at the home.
Bobby Morales.
From Fontana, California.
Yes.
Where she attends Aquinas High School in San Bernardino. On the other side, Pereira out of Arizona. Ruben Lawley at the helm. She goes to Chaparral High School. She's a senior. She loves pasta. The difference in this match so far is the both threw really solid head kicks. One contacted the headgear, one barely missed. Good ring management there by Pito as she rolled around so she didn't get pushed out of bounds.
And at the end of round one, Carla Pereira 3, Janelle Pito 0.
That's like what you did there.
You saw it? I didn't even want to mention it, but I'm glad you noticed. So what are you telling Janelle?
Well, I think she's fine. I'm gonna be she's barely missed. I'm gonna give Pereira a lot of credit on the cover, but I think she's fine. I find it interesting that Pereira has been able to come forward on Pito, who was so offensive in her first match, and I talked about the nature of her game to be offensive. She hasn't really been able to put it in drive, and give Pereira a lot of credit. She's kept her off balance, but I think she's fine here. I think she can come back and score some points on the offense, but she's going to have to lift her leg and be first. On the other side, Pereira's done a good job of just being able to handle this right here. This is what Pito does. That's what Pito can do. You saw the one kick, and then the push through follows, just pushing through things to get to where she wants to go. But Pereira, again, give her a lot of credit. She's able to cover it. She's able to stand there and withstand it and give back some of her own. Done a good job at jamming there, so just about to get kicked.
I was just about to say she did a great job of recognizing what was about to happen, and that she had played too long on the fringes, and she had to close that space.
No, you're right, and that's good instincts. I mean, I'm sure it's good training too, but some of that's just instinctual. And at this point, this girl has good instincts. Unfortunate. I'm not sure she stepped all the way out of bounds. That's a little unfortunate. But that's going to take this lead. This 4-point lead now feels pretty
this
big.
makes this a different match.
Well, and now it'll be back down to 3 because two kind of deductions that kind of came out of nowhere. Pito with a point for the deduction. Pereira with the point for deduction and the one head kick early in the match that she connected, and then Janelle Pito followed right back afterwards and just didn't connect hers. It looked like it was going to hit. Pereira's getting touches now, so this is going to be a great third round. I'm really excited to see this third round. Pito's going to put it in drive. She's going to be going at her quite a bit, but Pereira's done such a good job managing the space so that she can cover, managing space so she can attack at times, but more than that, just not giving up ground. She's not backing straight up. She's not able to be pushed around. So I'm impressed with Carla Pereira to this point. They're the number 2 and 3 seeds, so we thought this might be a battle. I watched Carla Pereira intently about 2 years ago. Strange, I just happened to be watching that division in an international event. And the difference from 2 years ago today is night and day, Sherman.
Oh,
really
absolutely.
Absolutely. Just honestly, just watched it and thought, well, it's an average fighter. This is way more than an average fighter. So a lot of credit. She's really improved. Give a lot of credit to Coach Ruben Lally. She's just had a ton of improvement over the last, 24 months or so.
So she's pursuing her with that cut, but she's pursuing her with a cut that doesn't really have the intention of scoring.
Yeah, she's trying to run through the initial clash or the initial cancel, if you will, where they hit their legs. She wants to run through that and get busy. See, that's her MO. Run through that. You're seeing now her athleticism, but she's not finding the distance. I don't think a spin there is the right kick from that tight a distance. She can spin, and it's okay to spin, but that's a little tight to do it. So Janelle's going to need to find another way to get it done, and she's got about 40 seconds to do it. Otherwise, Pereira's going to find herself in the final of our inaugural Grand Slam and is up by 4 now with 36 seconds left, so has a 4-point lead. $30 seconds left. And scores again. So wow, got her. She scored. Pereira scores the head kick as Pito's coming in. Pito misses the head kick. So a lot of the same from the first round exchange happens here. There it is again. There's the axe kick that's kind of kept Pito at bay. Scored a body shot and another. So Pereira now has really extended her lead. She's going to finish with a 12-1 win. Much closer than that, as we both know.
Right.
Congratulations, Carla Pereira. She'll move to the finals to take on Sharon Vera. So what we're going to have the 2 versus the 4, Sherm, in the final. Janelle Pito, she'll be back. Great coach, great competitor, great competition team they have there. So congratulations, Janelle Pito, on her bronze medal finish, or her semifinal finish, if you will. But Carla Pereira, you're moving on. We're going to see you in a few minutes in the final of the evening. Fair to say, Sherman?
Final, y'all.
And we are going to take a quick timeout.
Yes, so we'll be back for this final. It's scheduled to go on at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll give these players a little chance to recover, to rest a little bit, and we'll come back with you guys and give you the final of the day. This is the Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight
and Sound Technologies.
Oh, you got it in stereo.
There you go.
Chopping it up. I'm Jason Puzis, Sherman Nelson. We'll be back
Chop!
in a few minutes.
See ya real soon.
Plus 65 kilograms. Now, we've got female divisions too.
Sir, that is Saturday.
I'm reading the wrong one. I apologize, group.
Chopping it up. B, C, D,
I knew this one.
E. Then we have our seniors. So with our seniors, with our adults, okay, we're getting photobombed. All right. All right, what's brown and really, really sticky?
What?
A stick. Consider yourself officially chopped.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting.
Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
This is Taekwondo. I know they say that soccer is the beautiful game, but to us, this is the beautiful game. Moving together, giving our all, putting in the work. Measuring ourselves against ourselves. This is the beautiful game. Whether we win or lose, we risk it all. We take chances. We go for broke. Yeah. This is the beautiful game. So join us. Get on this train with us. We can't guarantee how it's going to turn out. Well, we promise you this. It will be quite the ride.
Anastasia Zolicic, 16 years old, Largo, Florida. I got involved in Taekwondo because my dad, who was really big in the sport, overcoming fear has been, I think, my #1 problem until now. It's like an adrenaline rush. So like going on a roller coaster, it's pretty much what it is. Because at such a young age, I think everybody expects so much from me. But I realize now if I put myself thinking like that, I'm not going to achieve anything. I've been through a lot of events against high-level athletes, and I think the fear is now gone because I've been through it and I know what to expect now. I just want to thank all the coaches that work with me and help me get to where I am, and my teammates who pushed me, and also USA Taekwondo for supporting me and helping me become who I am.
I'm CJ Nicholas. I'm from Brentwood, California, and I'm 17. I used to watch Ninja Turtles a lot. I wanted to get into like some karate, kung fu stuff, and my mom was smart enough to put me in a sport that I could have a future in. She put so much work behind the scenes that no one knows about, and whenever I felt tired, I always looked at her and knew that she was even more tired, and realized that I could give a lot more. I think sportsmanship is being there for your teammates and having their backs, along with being gracious in the ring. In the back of my head, since I was little, I've always said, yeah, I'm gonna make it to the Olympics, but I never really understood what it meant. And as I got closer to it year by year, it was, oh, this is real, oh, I have a chance, and now it's here. It's like,
name is Madeline Gorman Shore. I am 20 years old and I'm from Littleton, Colorado. I started Taekwondo when I was about 7 and I started competing when I was 12. My demo team that my club school used to have, they came to my elementary school and I just kind of was like, let's go do this. The speed and agility helped me with other sports. Definitely the balance too, because you're always on one foot, and the core and like the leg strength that you have to have for Taekwondo has helped me in other sports. What's most challenging is probably the mentality. My practice is 6 days a week for maybe 1 to 2 hours each day. My ultimate goal is to be an Olympian. Oh, it would mean the world to me to represent in Tokyo. I wanted to do it since I started competing, and it would be like a dream come true.
Tell me when. Ready?
Just smile.
It's your coach, man.
Height.
Bernice, this is Bush League.
Pan Am and for national. That's all.
I love that. I love that. 2 times. Coach, talk about the
Poomsae gold medalists and young phenomenon. I was going to talk about her dad and his instabilities, but he just demonstrated them. I have some very exciting news for you. For the June Athlete of the Month Award, presented by the U.S. Olympic and Para hurry up before a bus comes or a dump truck or a bulldozer. Be-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Cadet World's coming, man, in Uzbekistan. Have you been there before?
Never.
None of us have. Yeah, no, we don't even know where it is.
I do.
It's over there somewhere.
Yeah.
What's it next to?
Okay, so it's right above, I forgot what the name of it. It's something stand. Something stand.
Something stand. But I get to give her something today.
Are you going to sing for us?
If I fail, if I succeed, at least I believe, deserve believe.
You got expert.
This is Bush League.
Bush League
Bernice,
behind us.
this is Bush League.
This is Bush League.
My name is Ralphie and I am a sponge. About to get it cause I gets it done. Ralphie.
Later rivals have a lot of comedy, huh? All right, and welcome back to our session 4 final match in the women's minus 52 kilogram division. Let's make some noise for both of our finalists. All right. In blue, from Illinois, Sharon Vera. And in red, from Arizona, Carla Perea.
And our finalists in the under 52 kilogram division have entered the arena. We are ready with Sharon Vera in the blue, Carla Perea in the red. Sharon from Revolution Taekwondo, Krazi Rusev, the coach out of Oakland Community High School in Oakland, Illinois. Silver medalist at the President's Cup, I beg your pardon. The gold medal at the Costa Rica Open in 2018. On the other side, Carla Perea from Chaparral High School in Arizona, coached by Ruben Lawley. She's on the Pan American junior team right now, and she was the under 49 silver medalist at the President's Cup. Here we are, we're ready for our final, and it started. Sharon Vera with an upset over Sydney Rodriguez, the #1 seed in the semifinals. So we have the 4 versus the 2 here in our final in the under 52 kilograms. Been very impressed with Vera's ability to use her right leg in front, keep it in front, snap the hard cutoff, been really, really strong. Like Sherman talked about earlier, my partner talked about how she could really get a lot of snap into it by loading pressure on it and then snapping out the cut. And then she's done a good job of flipping it over to the head occasionally. Nice punch by Perea. Perea lunges in, gets the punch, and doesn't get scored on because she just got in tight enough, quickly enough that it doesn't score. That right leg doesn't score. So Perea takes the 1-point lead here out of Arizona. Just 10 seconds left here in the final of this under 52 kilograms. This is the first round of this final. We just have a couple seconds left with a nice feeling out process, if you will, of this first round. 1-0 lead for Carla Perea over the #4 seed, Sharon Vera.
All right, Jay. So let's talk a little bit about the managing expectations, because I asked one of the athletes, you know, what was going through your head, and they said, well, I hadn't really been training, so I didn't come with any expectations. I mean, you, veteran coach, you've coached at all the levels. What is it like when you come in with the expectation to win and you're a #1 seed and you get knocked out? How do you recover from that? How do you deal with that disappointment?
Yeah, I think as a #1 seed, you can't come in here without any expectations because you got there from being successful, first off. So we don't have expectations because if we're coming off an injury, that's one thing. Coming off injury, you're going to be rusty, you're going to be shaking off some rust. We talked about that at the senior grad. Nice head kick. Vera's taking it up to 3-1 now. So I would definitely say that, first off, we can't come in with those. That's not how world champions and Olympic champions work. You come in with expectations to win every event. A little bit off, a little bit of rusty, you should have the ability to come in here and, you know, execute your game plan.
Shake the rust off, right.
Yeah, and I said that, it was interesting enough, I said that about Junior, which is Mauricio Newman, because I know what kind of an elite athlete he was, and I said, you know, hey, you know, he's just a little rusty, and he agreed with me. And just because I know his potential, I see what he does, and we had talked about that in the senior one. So it's kind of showed up there. You know, he'd come off injury. He'd been injured. He wasn't able to do it. So he didn't look like, you know, himself, especially late. He couldn't go with those multiple attacks. Maybe he felt a little bit, you know, a little fatigue that he normally wouldn't feel. So
yeah,
that's a good, maybe a good example. In this case right now, this has been the slowest played of all of these matches to this point, which I find that very fascinating. It tells you a couple things as a coach. One, it tells you that they might be a little tight.
Yeah.
It also tells you that, you know, maybe this moment may be a little bit tough for them right now. And the Perez managed it better, but Vera to this point was very offensive, very physical, very going at with the hard cut, and has really decided she's going to sit back and play defense. The counter kicking that she's done to this point hasn't been very effective. She did score the one. Now she's winning by, I understand she's winning by 2 points, and Perea is down by 2, but neither one of them have fought their style to this point, which I find that interesting. You know, these are big moments. We talked about big moments, big stages. I talk about it all the time. You know, at UFC we talked about it when we were meeting with those. These are big moments, big stages. You got to make the best of them here. There's no guarantee you're going to get another opportunity at one of these Grand Slams. So you really got to make the best of these. Oh, that's beautiful. Touch and another. So she touches that leg, flips it right up to the face, and then without any hesitation leaves the leg there and throws it right back up again. So Vera now is kind of, and another. So Perea not seeing it, not finding the range. And here comes Sharon Vera, who has just been the better player all day long. And now here in the third round, she's kind of showing it again here against a very strong, a very physical Carla Perea. She's done a good job having her head back now. As she's got a 10-point lead, she's going to keep her head back. A nice punch.
Nice punch.
Perea doesn't receive the point, but great timing, great effort there. For Vera, no one's been able to get around this cut. She fought, this is her third match. None of the earlier players been able to get around it either. So Carla Perea is going to have a hard time. She is having a hard time. Yeah, it's good coaching by Rodriguez. He doesn't want her in that space. There's no reason for her to be there, and I couldn't agree more. You know, nothing bad can happen in that zip code. I beg your pardon. Nothing good can happen in that zip code.
Nothing good can happen, right.
Yeah, you have to be out of that zip code there because it's just there's not enough time on the clock for her to get that multiple points if you're in there. Take a deduction. It's the nature of the beast, but congratulations. This is, I would call this the upset of the tournament so far as the number 4 seed. A relatively unknown, and at least from what I've seen in this division so far, Sharon Vera comes out and wins the inaugural Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sounds Technology. Congratulations to Sharon Vera and Coach Krazi Rusev as she wins the championship here of the Junior Grand Slam, taking out Nicole Polina, no, I beg your pardon, taking out Jessie Forbes in the quarters, taking out the number 1 seed, Signy Rodriguez, in the semis, and in the finals, taking out the number 2 seed, Carla Perea. So number 4 slides all the way through to the finals and wins that one going away. So congratulations to Sharon Vera, our champion in the under 52 kilogram division of the Junior Grand Slam. On the other side, Carla Perea, great day for her, number 2 seed, gets to the finals. Just comes up against a Sharon Vera competitor that just wasn't going to accept defeat today. So congratulations to Carla, congratulations to Sharon. We have our second place finisher and Carla Perea out there with Sherman. So Sherman, let's get an interview with Carla Perea from Arizona, our finalist.
All right, this is Sherman Nelson, and I'm here with Carla Perea, our runner-up in the women's minus 52 kilogram division. Congratulations on making it to the finals. How does it feel to be fighting in the National Center of Excellence on this stage in this moment?
It feels really good, you know, coming here and being able to experience what, you know, other national team members have come and, you know, perform cadet, form senior, so it's a really cool opportunity to just come out and fight.
Yeah, good, and I'm glad you understand that this is a great opportunity for all of you guys, and we're trying to prep you for when you are the star that your skills demonstrate you will be. So let's take us through the last 30 seconds. You were trying to climb back in this match. What was going through your head?
Yeah, she's got that funky right leg, kept it up and then just flipped it up. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? So it's more just try to keep it short distance. Long distance players want to keep you away. So, we talked to my coach and just keep it close, just follow up and just do it, bring it out. You have 30 seconds. There's nothing to lose, so just do what you got. Yep. Yeah.
I like it. Well, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to come out here for an interview. Anybody you want to shout out?
Master Ruben for sure. We've gone a long journey training with me. And all my teammates, my family, especially my mom and dad, they're in Mexico, so.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Can we give it up one more time for
Carla Perea.
Carla Perea. Thank you. Got to reposition all this stuff that I'm carrying. All right. We had some funky intro music for the champ, and I have to look up and see what division. Women's under 52, Sharon Vera. Yes, your coach is clapping hard and loud. Listen, congratulations. How does it feel to be the champ?
It feels really good after a stressful week and days, and especially yesterday. Our flight got canceled twice, and I thought I wasn't going to make it, but I'm happy to be here, sir.
Yes, I saw that you guys were having some travel difficulties, and I'm glad it worked out. I know that coming out of Chicago is sometimes tricky, but we are glad that you made it. So take us through your feeling about being in this place and in this moment.
It feels really good. It feels amazing. It's kind of scary at first with all the lights shining on you. But after the first matches, it gets better and I get used to it. But it just feels great to finally win.
Nice, nice. All right. Well, you will get 160 ranking points. You will get the distinction of being a major winner of a junior event, which moves you towards being the dominant athlete in your division. You'll also get to participate as an academy member. That means you'll be invited out to some exclusive training with coaches Paul and Gareth. And you get some swanky mouth guards, yes. And OPRO also will let you go to their website and customize your very own from the options that they have on their website. Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I want to give a shout out to my parents for being able to bring me here, my coach for training me and helping me get through this, and also my teammates because they pushed me a lot and they also helped me get to this point.
All right, well listen, so I'm going to hand the mic over to you so you get to, we have to have everybody leave the building, so I want you to say it in whatever way you feel like saying and then remind the people who you are.
Okay, so I'm Sharon Vera. I'm from Illinois, and I think everyone wants to go home. Everyone's tired, especially me. So if you guys could please get out of here quickly and easily. No, I'm just playing. Take your time. No, don't. You were right before. All right, so we just have to have everyone leave, I guess, and so that they could get everything prepared for the next session and everything. So thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Give it up one more time for the champ, Sharon Vera. That concludes our day. If you guys want to take pictures, we will bring the house lights up so you can get some photos with the champ, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.